All rise. Judge Vanderby Court is now in session. Judge's case number JVB1055, Scott case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Mrs. Scott, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, Your Honor, I am just really tired of my husband not doing things that he should be doing, such as spending quality time with me and our 17-year-old daughter.
Okay.
He's just not coming up to par, and frankly, I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of it.
All right. So you all have a 17-year-old daughter.
Yes.
And you're tired of him not spending quality time with you and your daughter.
That's right.
I can totally understand that. Now, what does that have to do with me?
Well, I want a divorce.
You want a divorce because of that? You want to put him on child support because of that?
So you want to hit him with child support just because you're bored? Welcome to Truth Court, where emotional drama runs headfirst into legal reality. And today's case, it's chaos. Misuse. Scott has had enough. She's fed up with her husband, a recently retired military vet, not taking her out or spending time with their teenage daughter. So what's her solution? Divorce and child support. But hold on. Mr. Scott has been the backbone of this family for decades, grinding through 50 years of service. Now that is finally home. Instead of rest, he's in court. Enter Judge Vanderby, and she's not playing referee to feelings. She slices through the theatrics and brings the facts that I ask Mrs. Scott just being petty, or is there a deeper issue hiding under all that frustration? One thing's for sure. What starts off like a soap opera spirals into a legal wake-up call.
Yes, obviously. I mean, he is the provider of our home, and absolutely, I want child support.
He's the provider of your home and you just want to get rid of him like that?
I just feel
because
like
you're being petty and in your feelings?
Well, I feel like we've just grown apart, and I'm just tired of him not making me happy. He doesn't take me out. We don't do fun things anymore. And frankly, I'm bored.
Oh, okay. Mr. Scott, why are you boring this woman to death over here?
I'm not really sure why I'm here.
Honestly, I'm not sure why you're here either. It sounds like she's just in her feelings right now because you're not spending time with her and your 17-year-old daughter. And you know, that's not what court is for. We don't just place people on child support because we're in our feelings.
I recently retired. I'm tired. I worked 50 years. And
where did you retire?
And boom, there it is. The moment Judge Vonda starts side-eyeing the entire case. Scott's got no criminal record, no history of neglect, and is financially holding down the household. So, what exactly are we doing here? Mrs. Scott isn't claiming abuse, abandonment, or even neglect. Nope, her big issue is boring. But let's get real. Can emotional boredom actually be grounds for child support? Since when did a lack of date nights turn into a courtroom dispute? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Should missing romance be enough to land someone in family court?
From the military.
Thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you.
This man is tired. That's why he probably doesn't want to spend quality time all the time. Can you give him a break?
Well,
and sir, can you spend some more time with your 17-year-old daughter?
When she's home, I'm more than willing to do that, but she's 17 years old.
Right.
I mean, she has a life, friends, a phone, and I'm available.
I can definitely understand that. I can definitely understand that. Mrs. Scott, let's not be petty. Don't do that. There is no reason to come to court and divorce this man, place him on child support, especially if you say he's a provider. He seems like he's a good man, retired military. He takes care of you, obviously. You look beautiful. So I don't think this is the right route that you need to go. Most people that come in this court get put on child support because they either deserve to be put on it, or they were doing something they didn't have any business doing when it comes down to not taking care of their kids. So I just wouldn't want to put this man on child support just because, like I said, you're in your feelings.
Boom. Retired military. Now it all starts to click. Mr. Scott spent decades in a world of rank, routine, and sacrifice. Deployments, missed birthdays, missed holidays, all for his country. Now he's back, trying to recalibrate to civilian life. No orders, no missions. And suddenly, his wife wants romance and adventure. This isn't just a child support case anymore. It's a gut check on what happens after the battlefield. Is this emotional neglect? Or is it the tragic reality of a soldier struggling to reconnect with a family that kept going without him?
Your Honor, I really don't feel like I'm in my feelings, because it's important in a relationship for there to be wonderful things happening. We have to find ways to keep our relationship healthy and strong and moving forward. We can't just stand still and be stagnant. I mean, he's got to come up, he's got to do more.
Mr. Scott, can you assure Mrs. Scott that you're going to do more so you do not have to come in this courtroom and be placed on child support for a 17-year-old child?
I think her concern is it cannot solely be a burden for me. We have to work together.
I agree. I agree.
Yes.
You like that? I like that. That touched my heart.
This right here, Judge Vonda just dropped a courtroom gem. She's reminding everyone, court isn't your emotional journal. It's not where you go because the spark's gone or your partner stopped binge watching shows with you. If there's no abuse, no neglect, no actual harm, then dragging someone into court starts to look a lot more like revenge than justice. But here's the real question. When does emotional unhappiness cross the line into legal territory? Because that line, it's blurry. And Judge Vonda just grabbed a bold marker and made it crystal clear.
Okay, and he loves you too. So, can I go ahead and dismiss this case and put people on child support that need to be on here?
Yes.
Thank you. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And there it is. The truth finally slips out. Mrs. Scott still loves her husband. And when Mr. Scott quietly says, "We must work together," even Judge Vonda has a rare moment of pause. This isn't just a child support case. It's a couple in crisis, using the courtroom as a last-ditch cry for help. And in a surprising twist, this courtroom didn't serve revenge. It sparked reconciliation. How often does that happen in family court? What we witnessed was a fed-up wife tired of emotional neglect, a husband freshly retired from military life, and a courtroom that started sounding more like a counseling session. Judge Vonda made one thing clear. Feelings aren't facts. And court isn't where you go just because love feels a little dull. In the end, the case was dismissed. No child support. No divorce. Just a long overdue wake-up call for two people stuck in autopilot. So, what do you think? Was Mrs. Scott out of line? Or was she right to ask for more in a marriage? If this case hit you in the feels, make sure to hit that like button, sound off in the comments, and subscribe to Truth Court for more jaw-dropping breakdowns every week.
Guys, it's me. I just want to go over what you saw in the Scott case. The Scott case was very cute, but it also had some petty elements to it, right? So wife was mad at her husband. He wasn't spending any time with her. He wasn't spending any time with their 17-year-old daughter. She said she had grown bored of their relationship. Well, you also saw that they made up, right? It's never going to be a good basis, guys, to come to court because you are in your feelings. It's very petty, and quite frankly, court is not the place for it. You really want to come to court based on good grounds. You know, one parent is not supporting the children like they're supposed to, or, you know, anything along those lines. But just remember, don't